months ago and has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Because this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Lewis. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lewis. Goes out the stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the Vols are in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Butler. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. On this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brazil. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's Russell. Short pass finds the tight end. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for a gap. It's Tatum. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity. Just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
2nd down after that previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Hale. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Physical run earns the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Russell. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's second down here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Testing the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package with the defense they're using here. But they almost let him slip through to pick up that first down. Good job in his defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They're going to run it here. As the first down is still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Handoff to the back. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Got a nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes on to his right. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The timeout is called. It talks strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Russell. Off target and incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Powering through. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The offense spends their final time out of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He connected with his 1st attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, tied. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. He's still down a point, 14-13. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Blitz and a quick sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
He's running out of time here. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who you had to throw that ball to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Catch is made down the middle. That'll get that first down yardage very near the 40.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Stop right there at the line. No good.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Nice grab. It's Matthews. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers on the field, so let's see about the call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Gets made on the left side. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays and take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Into the 4th and 1 now. The Vols will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying to convert with a sneak.
They might want to run that quarterback sneak as part of their base offense. That's 4th and 1. Maybe you get a yard or 2. Instead, somehow the defense loses the quarterback, and he picks up a nice gain there.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And here's the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Now the handoff. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the Volunteers look to keep this drive moving.
How about it? Another 1st down. The clock keeps ticking down as this running back's yardage keeps ticking up. He's piling up these yards as we approach the final stretch today in the 4th quarter.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 13. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Russell. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. The defense grabs it after the completion. It's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback. Here we go. That's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Stopped short, doesn't get in, and the defense still holds on to a two-point lead.
That keeps the score. Tennessee, 21, Alabama.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for them. Offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. A direct snap. Fighting off the defender.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. And the Vols come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. This is short gain.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to wind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the quarterback will take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They've become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbst